Hello and welcome back to the channel everyone. I hope everyone's doing great. So we are back with another quick guide for series 47 Midnights at Horizon Autumn Storm Season. So just before I start, every car in this guide is going to be available on the auto show. Just in case someone doesn't have these cars, they can go ahead and buy them. And as usual, the tuning codes will be down in the description, so you can go ahead and download them in-game. But yeah, with that being said, let's jump right into it. And so we start with our weekly challenge here, which is Corvette racing. Now first thing we need to do is get into this car, which is the Chevrolet Camaro Z28 2015, right? Now for the first part, all we need to do is get into this car and drive it. So it should count on its own. And the next part of the challenge is to go to the Horizon Street Mexico Festival outpost, right? And all we have to do is go there and click a picture over there. And so here I am, I just clicked the picture, and as you can see, it says the festival challenge is complete. Now the next part of this challenge is to go ahead and do a drag race. So you can find a drag race right below the Horizon Street Mexico outpost. We are going to start this race on the map on the easiest difficulty, which should barely take you about 20 or 25 seconds. And it should count as the third part of the challenge complete. Now down to the fourth part, it's to get 9 stars in speed traps. I'm going to show you the location on the map and how to do it quickly right now. So all we need to do is hit 3 stars in speed traps 3 times, right? Once you're done with that, we will move on to the next. Now, since the next event is a trial event and it's an online event, it is highly unlikely that you will complete it in your first try, because people leave mid-race and you are left alone, which technically will never let you win the race. So you have to quit the race and come back eventually a couple times in order to find a good team, and hopefully you should get it done in a couple tries. So I'm not going to show you the entire event. As you can see here on my screen, everyone left. So I also had to leave. So I will come back and complete this. But I just had to leave the tuning code so that you guys can download and complete it for yourself. Now the next thing we're going to do is a seasonal championship, Twinkle Twinkle Little Porsche. We need to get into A800 car, which is the Porsche 911 GT3 2004. And since this is a 3-part race, I'm not going to show the entire event. But as you can see here on my screen, the tuning code for this particular race is actually OP for us. So you should be able to win this race very easily. But like usual, it's a little time consuming. So I'm just gonna leave the tune code for you guys so you can go ahead and complete it for yourself, right? Now the same thing goes for the seasonal championship in the air tonight. I'll show you how fast the car is, and again, this being a 3-part race, you should be able to win these races fairly easily. Now the same thing goes for the seasonal championship racing in the Moonlight, where we need a B700 vehicle. So I chose the Nissan Nismo GTR LM. Again, this being a 3-part race as usual, just gonna leave the tune code for you guys. And once you start one of these races, technically our point is to just overtake the AI in a clean long stretch, and we beat them at speed. So again, a 3-part offline race, fairly easy. Now next we move on to the speed trap and danger sign, for which I will be using the Koenigsegg Jesko, whatever we guys want to call it, Jesko, right? And we full send it towards the speed trap, and we hit 402 kilometers per hour plus. And now once that is out of the way, we will proceed ahead with the danger sign, which is right here on the map. So as you can see, I am lining myself up along with the danger sign. And I'm gonna back away a little and full send it. We need to get about 180 meters, and you should be technically able to get more than 200 meters easily, right? So that is out of the way. Now we move on to the last drift zone, for which I'm using the Ford RS200 Evolution Hoonigan, and all we have to do is come here on this location on the map right beside the Horizon test track, and we need to complete a drift score of 33,000 plus. Just keep in mind you have to drift regularly throughout the entire stretch in order to make 33,000 plus. So it might just take a couple tries here, right? And now we are down to our last two challenges. So the first one is your photo challenge, Neoncity, for which the location on the map is exactly right here. But before we proceed to that location, we need to go get into a track toy car. So any track toy car for that matter should do, right? So I'm gonna get into this Elemental RP1 2019. Now once here, you will see a little neon sign board here. All we need to do is click a picture with that neon sign board and the car, right? And that is your photo challenge complete. Now with all that out of the way, we are down to our last challenge, which are the collectibles. Now for the collectibles, we need to travel to this location on the map right here. Now once here, we need to smash these little neon boxes, and we need to smash 10 of these boxes in total. Now once we are done with that, this is our entire festival playlist season for the Series 47 Autumn Storm season. Now with all these challenges complete, rally adventures and Hot Wheels are subjective to your particular availability, right? So in case we do not have them or complete them, it's alright. But just in case you want to, you guys can go ahead and complete them. Now I'm hoping this series guide helps anyone out with any of these challenges. And as usual, would love to hear your feedback down below. With all that being said, I hope you guys will stay safe and awesome. And as usual, I will definitely see you in the next one.